come on, let's go explore. Beyond the sky and so much more. With Kai and Cassie by your side, we'll travel through the stars so wide. Planets spinning, watch them shine. Mysteries waiting to be found in time. Adventure calls, are you ready? Let's go! Kai and Cassie's quest begins. The universe is where we win.
On Mercury, Kai and Cassie learned about speed, heat, and a tiny sprite named Zippy, who did a genuinely excellent backflip. On Venus, they learned about beauty and danger and an ancient creature named Vera, who absolutely definitely was not moved when Cassie said goodbye. Well, maybe she was moved a little. Today, they're going somewhere they've never seen from the outside before. Somewhere they know better than anywhere in the universe. Somewhere that, when you see it from space for the very first time, changes you forever. The cottage is bathed in beautiful morning light. Grandma Astra sits at her kitchen table with a mug of tea and an enormous open atlas of the solar system. When the children burst through the door, she doesn't even look up.
We're going to see Earth from space today, and I have been awake since 4 in the morning. She's not exaggerating. I have 17 prepared questions for Aunty Astra.
17. Is that more or less than Venus?
9 more. Earth has more to explain.
That it does, my love. That it does. You know, I have been to 37 planets in my lifetime. Moons, asteroids, the edge of the heliosphere. Earth still makes me catch my breath. Every single time.
Because it's home?
Because it's a miracle. Your Aunt Astra is already waiting. And Kai?
Yes?
Put the notebook away for at least 5 minutes when you see it. Just look. Some things deserve to be felt before they're written down. A compromise.
The portal shimmers with the most beautiful light they've seen. Deep blue and green and aquamarine, rippling like sunlight through the surface of the ocean. It looks alive.
Every portal reflects where you're going, and where you're going has more sea than anything else. Your Aunty Astra is ready. Today's lesson is closer to home than any you've had before, which means it might be the most surprising of all.
Kai takes Cassie's hand. They step forward into the blue light, and it doesn't swallow them dramatically this time. It wraps around them gently, warmly, like water, like home. Kai and Cassie tumble into the Stellapod. Aunty Astra is at the controls, but unusually the main viewing window is covered with a silver shutter. The cockpit feels different today, quieter, more purposeful.
There they are, my 2 favorite explorers. Buckle up. We have somewhere very special to be today.
Why is the window covered?
Because today's first view deserves a proper reveal. You've seen Mercury and Venus. You've never seen this. Trust me.
Where are we right now?
Approximately 400 kilometers above the surface, the same altitude as the International Space Station. Before I open that shutter, I want to ask you both something. What do you think Earth looks like from up here?
Blue? Because of the oceans? Blue and green, and white where the clouds are deserts. And actually, I've seen photos. I know what it looks like.
She presses a button. The silver shutter slides silently upward. The viewing window fills with Earth. Not a photo, not a screen. The real thing. Blazing sapphire blue and brilliant white and soft green and brown, curving impossibly against the absolute black of space. The thin ring of the atmosphere glows pale blue at the edge like the world is wearing a halo. It is the most beautiful thing either of them has ever seen in their lives. Cassie makes a sound. Not words, just a sound. Like a gasp and a laugh and a sob all at once. Kai doesn't make any sound. He stares. His notebook slides off his lap and he doesn't notice. Aunty Astra watches them, and her own eyes are very bright.
No, you don't. Not yet. Ready?
Oh. It's glowing.
That thin blue glow at the edge of the Earth? That's the atmosphere. That thin, thin ring of air. If Earth were a basketball, the atmosphere would be as thin as a coat of paint. That's all that stands between every living thing on the surface and the cold vacuum of space.
That's not very much.
No, it isn't, which is why we look after it.
The overview effect is a real cognitive shift reported by astronauts who see Earth from space. Many describe it as a profound realization of Earth's fragility and the interconnectedness of all life. The thin atmospheric ring visible from orbit is approximately 12 kilometers thick in the troposphere, less than 0.2% of Earth's radius.
Watch this. All right, we've been to Mercury and Venus, both rocky planets, both our neighbors, both absolutely hostile to life as we know it. Why do you think Earth is different? Distance from the sun? It's the third planet, so it's further than Mercury and Venus. Not too hot. Exactly. Distance is everything. Scientists call it the Goldilocks zone. Not too hot, not too cold, just right for liquid water to exist on the surface.
Like in the story, the porridge.
Exactly like the porridge. Mercury is too hot during the day. Venus is a runaway greenhouse, far too hot all the time. Mars is further out, too cold, atmosphere too thin. But Earth sits right in the sweet spot where water can be liquid. And liquid water
Is the key to life.
Every single living thing we have ever found, every bacterium, every tree, every dolphin, every person, needs liquid water. And Earth has it in extraordinary abundance. 71% of the surface is ocean. Think about that. Nearly 3/4 of your home is water.
We should be called Ocean, not Earth. Many scientists agree with you completely.
The circumstellar habitable zone around our Sun extends approximately from 0.95 to 1.67 AU. Earth sits at 1.0 AU, essentially the center of the zone. Venus at 0.72 AU and Mars at 1.52 AU bracket Earth on either side. The Goldilocks zone is a widely used scientific term in astrobiology. Earth's 71% ocean coverage is an accurate figure. The statistic about renaming Earth Ocean is a genuine debate in planetary science circles.
Did the moon just wink at me? Moons don't wink. This one did.
That's Luna, Earth's moon, and she has more influence over your home planet than almost anything else in the solar system.
The moon affects Earth? How?
3 ways. First, tides. The moon's gravity pulls on Earth's oceans as it orbits, creating the rise and fall of the sea twice a day. The entire rhythm of Earth's coastlines is set by the moon. Second, Earth's axis. Without the moon's gravitational steadying effect, Earth's tilt would wobble wildly over time, changing the seasons dramatically, making climate unpredictable. The moon acts like a gyroscope, keeping us stable.
And the third thing?
It makes the night sky beautiful. And beauty, as Vera would tell you, matters more than people think. The most important accident in Earth's history. Without it, no stable seasons, no tides, probably no complex life. Luna is one of the reasons we exist.
All 3 moon effects described are scientifically accurate. The giant impact hypothesis, Theia collision approximately 4.5 billion years ago, is the current leading theory for the moon's formation. The moon's stabilizing effect on Earth's obliquity, axial tilt, is a genuine factor in Earth's relatively stable climate over geological time. Tidal cycles are directly caused by the moon's gravitational pull. The stellapod dips lower into Earth's upper atmosphere, and the sky whales appear. Aunty Astra brings the stellapod lower. They skim just below the boundary of space, drifting through the upper stratosphere. Below them, the curvature of Earth is still visible. The blue light is brighter and warmer now. And then, from the cloud layer far below, something enormous rises. A sky whale breaches upward through the highest clouds, its body gleaming pale blue-white, vast and slow and utterly serene. It is made of living clouds and soft bioluminescent light. Shaped like a humpback whale, but its edges dissolve into wisps of cloud as if it is partly sky and partly creature. Its flanks pulse with gentle rolling waves of aquamarine light, patterns that shift and ripple like messages written in bioluminescence. Its eye, enormous, deep blue, infinitely calm, looks directly at the Stellapod.
Oh, it's real! It's massive! How big is it?
This one, about
They are
3
called
meters.
sky whales. They have been drifting in Earth's upper atmosphere for longer than anyone can measure. No one knows exactly what they are. They exist at the very edge of science, and something else entirely. Those lights on its side are bioluminescence, living light generated by the creature itself. Some scientists believe it is a language. They communicate through light patterns, pass between them across vast distances. The patterns correspond to, nobody is entirely sure, weather systems, perhaps, or something we don't have words for yet.
The sky whale drifts alongside the Stellapod, moving in perfect synchrony, its enormous eye level with the viewing window. Cassie and the whale look at each other, and the whale's bioluminescent patterns shift into something new. A slow, warm, rolling wave of pale gold light moves from nose to tail and then fades back to aquamarine.
It said something.
Yes, I think it did.
What did it say? Can you translate it?
I think it said welcome, but it said it to you, not me. I've been up here many times. You two, you're new. And the whales notice. They always notice.
More sky whales rise through the clouds. A fleet of them, each one enormous and silent and luminous, drifting alongside the Stellapod in a slow, majestic procession. There is something deeply moving about the sight. Even Kai has stopped writing.
Aunty Astra, are they part of the atmosphere? Like, scientifically?
In the way that matters? Yes, I believe they are part of what makes Earth alive. Not just chemically alive, but alive in the fullest sense. Whatever life really means. Some things are not in the textbooks yet. That's the best part of science. There is always more to find. Right. We've talked about water and the Goldilocks zone. But there's a third ingredient for life on Earth that's just as important. What is it?
Atmosphere?
Atmosphere. And we've seen what happens without one. Mercury, remember? Mercury had a black sky, extreme temperatures, no protection. Earth's atmosphere does 5 extraordinary things. Kai, write these down. Cassie, look out the window while I explain each one.
1. It gives us air to breathe, nitrogen and oxygen, and just the right balance of everything else. 2. It traps enough heat to keep temperatures livable. Unlike Mercury, which has no blanket at all, and unlike Venus, which has too thick a blanket and roasted itself. Earth got the balance exactly right. 3. The atmosphere blocks harmful ultraviolet radiation from the sun. That is what the ozone layer does. Without it, the surface would be bombarded. 4.
It burns up most meteors before they reach the ground. You see them as shooting stars. Rocks disintegrating in the atmosphere. And 5, and this is my favorite, it makes the sky blue. Rayleigh scattering. The atmosphere scatters blue wavelengths of sunlight in all directions, so the whole sky glows blue. Remember Mercury. Black sky even in sunlight. Earth is blue. Of all the things the atmosphere does, making everything blue might be the most quietly miraculous.
It is blue. From up here, you can see the blue around the whole planet.
That ring of blue is everything. That is the reason we are alive.
The Stellapod does one final slow orbit of Earth. The sky whales drift alongside. The children sit at the viewing window, Cassie with her nose almost touching the glass, Kai with his notebook, but this time writing slowly and thoughtfully rather than frantically.
Recap time, Star Kids. Kai, what did we learn today?
Earth is the third planet from the Sun, sitting in the Goldilocks zone, the perfect distance for liquid water. 71% ocean. Atmosphere does 5 things: air, temperature regulation, UV protection, meteor burning, blue sky. The moon stabilizes our seasons, creates tides, and was formed by a massive collision 4.5 billion years ago. And Earth is the only planet in the solar system currently known to support life. Over 8 million species.
Excellent, Kai. And Cassie, what did you learn?
I learned that it is blue, and that the blue matters, and that the sky whales have been watching over everything and nobody fully knows why. Which means there is still something amazing left to discover. And I learned that I loved it this much. I didn't know I loved it this much. From down there, you can't see how small it is. How precious.
That is the most important things anyone has ever observed. You don't need to write it down, Kai. You already know it.
Kai closes his notebook. He looks at Earth. He says nothing, but something in his expression has shifted. Something opened up behind his careful analytical eyes that wasn't there on Mercury or Venus. The largest sky whale drifts close to the Stellapod one last time. Its bioluminescent patterns ripple slowly, a long, rolling wave of warm gold from nose to tail. Then it bows its enormous head, gently, unmistakably, and begins to descend back through the clouds.
Goodbye. Thank you for showing us.
You know, in all the years of doing this, I have never once seen them bow. I told you they noticed you. Ah, you saw it.
It's so blue, Grandma. From space, it's the most blue thing I've ever seen in my life. I have 17 pages of notes, but I put the notebook away for 6 minutes. Grandma, I put it away for 6 minutes.
6 whole minutes. I'm very proud of you. And?
The sky whales bowed at us. Aunty Astra said she's never seen them do that in 30 years. Did you know they do that?
I may have had a feeling. Now, Mars next time, which will be somewhat more dramatic.
I've already started a preliminary question list. I have 22 so far.
Of course you have.
Outside the cottage window, Earth's evening star is rising. Not Venus tonight, but the moon, Luna. She glows silver and steady above the tree line. And if you looked very closely, if the light was just right and you were the kind of person who notices these things, you might see the faintest curve of a smile in the shadows of her craters. Cassie sees it. She smiles back. She doesn't say anything. Some things are just between you and the moon.
Next time, we are going to Mars, the red planet, giant volcanoes, the longest canyon in the solar system, and 2 moons named Fear and Dread. Bye!
Come on, let's go explore. Beyond the sky and so much more. With Kai and Cassie by your side, we'll travel through the stars so wide. Planets spinning, watch them shine. Mysteries waiting to be found in time. Adventure calls, are you ready? Let's go! Kai and Cassie's quest begins. The universe is where we win.